Good morning, students. Today we will start Chapter 6 of Science, Class 7th, Physical and Chemical Changes, Part 2. In this part, we will learn some activities related to physical and chemical changes. Activity 1. To show that cutting of a paper into pieces is a physical change. Procedure or method. Take a piece of paper, cut it into 4 square pieces. Cut each square pieces further into 4 square pieces. Lay these pieces on the floor or table so that the pieces acquire the shape of the original piece of paper. Observation. On cutting the paper, its size decreases, but the piece of paper and original paper have the same material, that is paper only. Conclusion. Cutting of a paper into pieces is a physical change. Now activity 2. To show that the change in the state of the material is reversible change. Procedure. Take some ice in a glass tumbler, keep it in the sun. Observe after some time. Observation. A small portion of ice gets melted and water is formed. Now put the mixture of ice and water of the glass tumbler in refrigerator. Observe after some time. Water changes to solid ice once again. Conclusion. The change in the state of material is reversible change. Activity 3. To show that burning of magnesium is a chemical change. Procedure. Take a small piece of a thin ribbon of magnesium, clean its tip with sandpaper. Bring the ribbon near a candle flame. It burns with a brilliant white light. When it is completely burned, it leaves behind a white powdery ash. Magnesium plus oxygen forms magnesium oxide. Caution. It is dangerous to look directly and for long time at the burning magnesium strip. Observation. This ash is magnesium oxide, which is a new substance other than magnesium. Conclusion. Burning of magnesium is a chemical change. Activity 4. To show that change noticed on putting an iron blade in copper sulfate solution is a chemical change. Procedure. Take a glass beaker and fill about a half cup of water in it. Dissolve about a teaspoonful of copper sulfate, also known as blue vitriol, to prepare its solution. Add a few drops of dilute sulfuric acid to the solution. You will get a blue colored solution. Save a small sample of the solution in a test tube. Drop a nail or an iron blade into the remaining solution. Wait for half an hour. Now observe the color of the solution. Compare it with the color of the sample solution saved separately. Keep it aside carefully. Do you see any change in the color of the solution? Take out the dipped blade. Has it changed in any way? Observation. The change of color of solution from blue to green is due to formation of iron sulfate. The reddish brown deposit on the surface of the blade is copper, another new substance. Chemical equation. Copper sulfate plus iron forms iron sulfate plus copper. Conclusion. Change noticed on putting an iron blade in copper sulfate solution is a chemical change. Activity 5. To show that the change occurring on mixing vinegar is a chemical change. Procedure. Take about a teaspoonful of vinegar in a test tube. Add a pinch of baking soda to it. Bubbles of a gas are coming out. Pass this gas through freshly prepared lime water. Observe what happens to the lime water. Observation and explanation. Lime water turns milky. Chemical reaction between vinegar and baking soda takes place and bubbles of carbon dioxide are coming out. Chemical reaction between carbon dioxide and lime water takes place and calcium carbonate is formed. Calcium carbonate is a white substance insoluble in water which makes lime water milky. Conclusion. Change occurring on mixing vinegar and baking soda is a chemical reaction. Now at last, describe how crystals of copper sulfate are prepared. The method to obtain crystals of copper sulfate is as follows. Take a cupful of water in a beaker and add a few drops of dilute sulfuric acid. Heat the water. Heat it till it boils. Now go on adding copper sulfate powder slowly while stirring continuously. Continue adding copper sulfate powder till no more powder can be dissolved. This solution is also called saturated solution. Leave this solution undisturbed for some hours. Check the solution after some time whether crystals are formed or not. Blue colored crystals are seen in the solution of copper sulfate. At last, we summarize the chapter. Changes can be of two types, physical and chemical. Physical changes are changes in the physical properties of substances. No new substances are formed in these changes. These changes may be reversible. In chemical changes, new substances are produced. Some substances can be obtained in pure state from their solutions by crystallization. Thank you.